In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Alright, welcome back everyone. My name is Turk, the better half of the dynamic duo Turk and Raz, no big deal. I got a little snippet of some Green Lantern casting news for you, so stay tuned and let's get into this. The Green Lanterns are coming back to HBO with two of the biggest names in superhero history, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, set to star. The Green Lantern Corps are a huge part of the DCU with thousands of ring-bearing heroes protecting the galaxy. One of the reasons the Green Lanterns are such fan favorites is because of the classic definition of diversity. With literally thousands of lanterns of all species and colors, there is a character for everyone to resonate with. There is even one lantern that is a frickin' planet, and its name is Mogo. For those that don't know, by the way. A guy named Mark Dellon created the first Green Lantern comic in collaboration with Bill Finger in the July 1940 edition published by All American Publications. A mere 20 years later, we get Hal Jordan, and 10 years after that, we get Jon Stewart, who becomes one of DC's first black superheroes. Pretty cool. Now, this won't be the first time that we get to see our green masked heroes on screen. There was a 2011 feature film starring Canadian film star Ryan Reynolds. I believe it wasn't really well received, and I think audiences are clamoring for a fresh take, wouldn't you say? With Aaron Pierre's rising stock as a big star in television and film projects such as Krypton and the Netflix movie Rebel Ridge, it's no wonder he's been chosen to play a well-known Green Lantern. It also doesn't hurt to have a great physique. So there's no doubt in my mind he will be a great Jon Stewart. Next up, we have Kyle Chandler. What else can I say, really? I mean, he's absolutely perfect for the role. He's had years of experience in television while mostly playing the mentor role in Friday Night Lights, so it's no surprise he's playing Hal Jordan mentoring Jon Stewart. I'm so excited about this, I don't know about you. This series is touted as being this gritty, grounded, true detective buddy cop vibe, which I'm 100% down for. This show will also be a stark contrast to your typical superhero show. This darker mystery-based storyline will allow Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart to investigate a murder on Earth. Let me know in the comments who you think this victim could be. Now on to the creative team behind the series. That's right, we are going deep on this one. First off, we have Chris Munday of Ozark. Secondly, we have Damon Lindelof of The Watchmen. And last but not least, we have Tom King, who is a famous DC comic writer. All these creatives are executive producers, which is going to be awesome. This star-studded team promises an engaging, high-quality show. Now, I'm not going to speculate on possible storylines because I'm just not that well versed in Green Lantern lore, if I'm being honest. So I can't wait to learn so much with this show, and maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what possible storylines there could be. One thing I'd like to speculate on is whether or not we see Hal Jordan die at the end of the series. I don't know what it is, I just feel like that would be the perfect launching pad for Jon Stewart to kind of take the reins in the next season. I think it'd be perfect. Another thing I'd like to speculate on is what other characters we could see in the series, being that this is technically a galactic universe while taking place on Earth, so one might think we could see John Johns, aka Martian Manhunter. He is known for his telepathy and shape-shifting prowess. Also, his detective skills are on par with Batman's, so he would be a great addition to the murder mystery on Earth, don't you think? Other characters we could see is obviously more Green Lanterns, such as Guy Gardner, Jessica Cruz, Kyle Rayner, or Simon Baz. Guy Gardner is an obvious choice, being that he was born into a family of Baltimore cops and has law enforcement in his DNA. Jessica Cruz could make an appearance, but she's from Earth 3 and is protecting the space sector with Simon Baz, as I mentioned before. And lastly, we have Kyle Rayner, who I'm not sure what his role in the series would be, but I know he is an amazing artist who I believe was working at the Daily Planet, drawing for the newspaper. So maybe the Lanterns could use his artistic skills for something. Who knows? The last thing I will speculate on is who could we see as villains in the show? Could we see Sinestro maybe? He did train Hal Jordan back in the day while also being a member of the Green Lanterns, and now wears the yellow power ring as master of the emotion of fear, and leads his own corps. So maybe he could pop in for some revenge action, I don't know. Well, I have some news hot off the press. As I'm making this video, I am just finding out that Kelly McDonald is joining the Lantern series on HBO. I don't know much about Kelly McDonald, I'll be honest, but should be an interesting casting, so let's get into it. It sounds like the Scottish actress who has appeared in the likes of Trainspotting, No Country for Old Men, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 was up for the role of Hal Jordan's love interest, which led to speculation that she might be playing Star Sapphire. While her character is expected to become romantically involved with Jordan, she doesn't appear to be playing any established DC Comics hero or villain. However, she is more likely going to play a character named Sheriff Carey. So obviously they'll be working with the Sheriff's Department in this show, so that'll be good. So the last thing I will speak upon is the apparent backlash over Aaron Pierre's skin color not being dark enough. Are you freaking kidding me? In a time where we are starting to see more and more people of color on screen, and now it's become an issue because they're not dark enough, people have clearly regressed so bad that their brains are fried. That's like someone complaining that they ordered McDonald's French fries and complained that there isn't enough salt. Anyways, that's enough internet for today. Let me know in the comments what you think about the casting and who else we could see in the series. I'm out of here. Till next time.